Ja, okay, alles klar. Wird das schon halten? Genau, jetzt geht's. Da geht's auch. So, hello, good morning for everyone who is joining. Let's wait a few more breaths till everyone has arrived, and then we start. Just make yourself comfortable on the mat. Hope you're doing fine. I hope you had a good night's sleep. It's 6:30, and it's 6:30, so let's start. We have precious 15 minutes. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I've actually today had a bit time already. I've been up here for another 15 minutes. I already did a little bit morning medicine. I don't know if, or yoga practice, let's call it yoga practice. I don't know if you'd had the same chance before, or on the days where we don't meet, if you've done the same, you just went onto your mat. And what my intention is for this impulses is to show you that it's possible, like you arrive on your mat, close your eyes, go into one movement, look how your body feels, and it's surprisingly how different the body sometimes feel each day, and that it's our possibility. We can act and react onto those changes and realize every day we're a bit different, every yoga practice is different. And I arrived here on the mat and I wanted to do some sun salutes and ended up doing something completely different and just let myself pull into one direction. And I've ended up with connecting a little bit to my craniosacral rhythm, which is very important, like in osteopathic medicine, to have like a very steady, rhythmic craniosacral rhythm. It's the movement from your liquor that runs around your brain, down your spinal cords, into your pelvic, into your sacrum and back. This movement of your body is connected to it. So let's start by helping this movement, helping that part of your body to be aligned and fluid, and therefore we bring the feet together in a relaxed butterfly pose. And I'd like you obviously to first bring your legs into a little movement, just to arrive. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale, breathing through your nose. Exhale, also allow your mouth to open. Sigh. To help us arrive in our heart center, to let us being guided through our heart, not just by brain and analytics. And especially in the morning when nothing has encountered us yet, or not much, let's not straight away move into thinking and theory. Let's stay connected with your heart. Wiggle your jaw and then drop your knees for a moment. If you inhale, you raise up slightly, maybe not even visible, but your spine starts to elongate, lengthen. Exhale, release. It's not even a forward bend, it's just a little movement in your spine. Maybe you feel a little movement pulling yourself towards your pubic bone. Holding your hands like creating a little tension like towards the front, and exhale, release. You'd be surprised how much that activates that movement once you start inhaling with your spine, like moving with your breath through your spine, like starting to move all the vertebrae into your head. And then with the next exhalation, like one more time, stretch up, straighten up, pull your chin close, and exhale, come forward. And here we just roll forward and making the back of our spine as long as possible, and even our head. So once you arrived, then pull your chin close into a little double chin, so the back of your head and the upper spine are being stretched. And this is where I ended up this morning, and I wanted to share that often, like the spinal cord that is connected through that fascia, the layers of fascia surrounding our central nervous system, how tight they sometimes get from in between the places from where they connect to bone and body. And now allow yourself to nod a little bit, just simply little up and downs of your chin and nose. Staying with that deep breath. And it's not to find the maximum of your stretch, not to straight away tell your body to having to be in like the deepest position he can ever be and like putting him in under stress. It's finding a little release. For that central nervous system. And when we slowly rise up, you can also lift your knees up into a sort of seated squat position. And the main attachments, sorry for that anatomy, are in the back of your head. Then your spinal cord runs out and in your sacrum. So moving those parts is like just helping the release of the tension we just spoke about. So we have our feet stood upright, we grab hold of our ankles, and now we're going into deeper movement. Inhale up, and then pull your chin close, and exhale round. And here we now allowing our body to move a bit bigger, rolling up and down, rolling from the pubic bone back to our sacrum, moving up, and maybe even make this movement bigger by even pulling forward your chin, then pulling it backwards and rolling. Pulling forward and backwards. You know, the chin and the jaw is the main part of that connection. So loosening up, making the stretch as big as possible and pulling it down. And using your breath to massage, to make this movement deeper. One more time, inhale and exhale. Now we place our hands to the back of our body, facing the fingertips facing you, bringing your feet a little bit closer together, and just one time, lifting up, pushing yourself away. Some deep breaths. Ujjayi, if you know how to go straight away into Ujjayi, this ocean breath. And exhale, releasing down. This is also coming into a cross-legged position. Let's do, as we inhale, bringing your And exhale, bringing the hands together. Let's do a few little twists. Inhale, coming up. Again, feel free to rise up, pushing forward. Exhale into a twist. And in the morning, it's obviously the moment when we feel the most stiffest. Exhale to the left. We feel like we're never going to see the back of our body anymore, but it's not about this. And this is where the morning practice is so crucial, to bring your body back from stiffness into movement. And this is where we feel the most vital, when we are in a flowing, like very soft state. Hold for a few moments on the right side. Again, using Ujjayi breath, bringing movement, vibration from the inside into places of your body. And today we are with our intention in that fluid part of our body, and osteopathy works with the fluid part of our body, our fluid state. So let's not go into that stiffness by moving as much into a position as we can, finding that state where breath and body is aligned, where breath can move freely, and then slowly come back. Another movement that is helping a little bit to activate, bring movement into that central nervous system. So we're bringing our hands together, folding the fingers, putting that fist or like that hands underneath our jaw. With the inhalation, we pull our feet close and we lift up. Everything in our body lifts up. The chin pushes a little bit against the hands. Looking up, use your eyes, and exhale, round everything. Bring your feet forward and open your elbows up. Inhale. And exhale. Up, 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 up. Use Mula Bandha. Come onto your seating bones and exhale. Up, 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 up. And exhale. Just imagine like you flossing, like the main parts of your nervous system, like running through some like tight spaces, and be slowly moving them back and forwards. And with your inhalation, come back up again. Exhale, release your jaw. Today we're ending with a breath. And as yogis, we are used to do lots of belly breathing. And today we are going to do belly breathing. So let's place one hand on your upper belly, and the other one you place right on the same height, but on the back of your spine. It's an important place, not just where the diaphragm is connected to your spine, but also where there's like a little bit of a bigger space where liquor, like the water running around your central nervous system. And we want to increase that movement. So let's focus today on breathing more into the back of our upper tummy, into the back of our ribs, into the back of our spine. So inhale and exhale, and you will not see much, but try to feel movement arriving into the hand that is placed on your back. You can put a little bit movement there, so by inhalation and the belly rises up, the back gets compressed, Exhale, little nods to the front to help yourself arriving into that place of your spine. And it's not so easy often making sure your breath, the movement gets there. So take a few moments, close your eyes. Till you feel between your hands, both sides are moving. And also with your intention, with your consciousness, arrive in the center of your body, into that midline. Doesn't need to be the spine, the midline. When we speak about being balanced, to me it doesn't always mean that everything in my life, everything in the outside is perfect balanced, like there's no extreme, there's nothing too much, nothing too less. But to me being balanced is knowing where that midline is, where my center is. If I act and arrive in a state like there, the outside doesn't, or what's happening in the outside doesn't bother me too much. I'm still trying to have that balanced life, but the outside doesn't affect my balancedness in the inside. And maybe you don't need your hands anymore and you can place them relaxed on your knees. So you breathe from that place in the middle of your body, running up and down, imagining there's a wave maybe similar to your breath, but running along, around, running down and coming back. So it's like a going away and coming back home, charging you. I love to practice Ujjayi when I connect to my craniosacral rhythm. And if you look for movement to feel or rhythm to feel, like just know it's there. Tap into your intuition, where it feels the most balanced to you. And just feel into that space of your body that is still, but there's a little movement. It's never just rigid or stiff. How there's an expansion and a coming back. And this is the movement we're looking for. Not the big movement straight away in the morning, but if this system is running your first, the primary breath, the movement that was there when you were a baby in the womb of your mother, long before you took your first breath. This is the movement we want to start with, and this is where we say thank you, bringing our hands together in front of our hearts. It's possible to connect to that midline during the day, bring yourself back home, and you need to. And I wish you a wonderful day, and let's finish with an Om. We inhale together. And exhale. Om. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope to see you tomorrow. It's not quite sure yet if it can happen due to like my camera. It's maybe gone for filming. I will let you know through Instagram. And if not, there are now lots of recordings on YouTube. There's also other recordings on my YouTube channel if you want to have a look. There's also possible online recordings you can purchase. So let me know if you need anything, but I'll let you know. And if not, take this. If it doesn't happen, get up at 6:30 anyway, and just come to your mat anyway. And that would be a great thing for me to know. Thank you very much. Bye.